So today our topic of discussion is an example of convolution sum where this is the signal xn. Okay, this is the signal xn. All the values of this signal is actually 1. Understand? So this is all the values are actually 1, and this is a impulse response of a system. This is the second signal, as we have discussed in our previous classes, that this is at the impulse response of the system. Understand? So we also know that convolution sum involves 4 processes. One is folding, shifting, multiplication and summation, right? So here what we want the output if two signals xn and hn interacts. Okay, so how this output we will get, that I am going to explain you today using this graphical approach. Now what you are going to do when you are going to take this summation, this type of problem, what you have to do, you have to, when you are going for graphical approach, the step 1, what is the step 1? You substitute n with k. Understand? You substitute n with k. So what I have done here, it will be my k, xk, this signal, the n's are substituted with k. So I have drawn the signal again, substituting the n with k. If you are going for graphical approach, this will be your first step. Okay, so the next is, now you fold any one of the signal which is convenient to you. Anyone. You can fold this signal also, you can fold this signal also. As this signal is number of items are less, so I have folded this signal. So what was the hk initially? Hk was 0, minus 1, minus 2. Okay, so it was, hk was like this: 0, minus 1, 0, minus 1 and minus 2, 0, minus 1 and minus 2, right? So this was my hk. Now as I have told you, if I just fold this signal, it will be h of minus k, and it will be with respect to this line, 0 line, it will be the mirror image. So look that this is also the mirror image. So my h minus k is now like this. So what is your second step? You can able to fold any one of the signal among these two, whichever is easier for you. Here I have folded h of minus k. Okay, hk, I have folded hk. The next step. Now the next step will be, so it should be step 3. The next step will be shift the folded signal and get us all possible outputs. How? Suppose now, so my initial signal, now what I have to do, I have to take care the interaction between the signals. Now how I can get the interaction? If I shift this folded signal in such a way, if I move it in left hand side as well as in the right hand side, and if I want to get the interaction between two, what I have to do? First, what I have done, just look, the initial signal h minus k was this. Now I have shifted this signal, I have done it purposefully, I have shifted it in the left hand side. So you know left hand side means advancement. Okay, so left hand side means advancement. Understand? So here what is going to happen, that my signal I am going to get the signal in the left hand side I have shifted it 3 times. I have shifted it 3 times in the left hand side, the folded signal. Now try to understand that this here, this is 0, this is 0, all the paths 0. Only the signal exists H, this new shifted signal exists here, here and here. But when you are interacting, you are not getting any signal to interact, because this signals is not getting any of the signal at 0, 1 and 2. Naturally, the interaction between two signal is equal to 0. Yn is equal to 0. Next, you shift this signal in the right hand side. You shift this signal right hand side. So what actually I am trying to say that initially the signal was like this. Initially h of minus k was like this. So it was 0, 1, 2. Okay, and another signal was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it was from 0 to 5. Now if you shift this part in the left hand side, what will you find? If you shift this particular signal by 3 unit in left hand side, there will be no interaction between this signal and this signal. That I have tried to show you here. We have shifted this whole signal 3 unit in the left hand side. Naturally, we are not getting any output. So the output is 0. Now the second part is what I am going to do. I will shift this signal in the left hand side by 2 unit. Now when I am going to shift this signal in the left hand side by 2 unit, what I am getting? This signal, now how it will be shifted? This will be at -2, so it will be shifted. I am drawing it. How it will be shifted? It will be shifted at -2, 0 will be shifted at -2, 1 will be shifted at -1 and 2 will be shifted at 0. So that means this signal can able to interact with this signal. That means H and K is now interacting. That I have tried to show you using these two red mark. That means they are interacting. Interacting means they are actually what we are going to do, we will multiply this value with this value. So what is the value? The value is 1 and this value is 1. So the output we are getting in this particular situation is actually equal to 1. Now next stage, this signal is fixed, but now I am going to move that signal H of minus K. I am going to shift this signal in the left hand side by 1 unit. Okay, I am going to take this signal in the left hand side by 1 unit. So if it is shifted by 1 unit, how it will look like? This 0 will move at -1, 1, then it will be look like the 0 part will move at -1, 1 will be at 0 and 2 will be at 1, right? So this will be the now new impulse signal after advancement 1 by 1 unit in the left hand side. So what we are getting? We are getting that two signals are interacting. This should also be red. So this it can be able to interact with this signal 0 as well as 0 and the 0 as well as 0. Remains are here it cannot interact because this part is 0, whereas these cannot interact because these parts are 0. So only two signals will interact. So 1 into 1 will give you this one plus. Now comes the summation, multiplication and summation. So this and this will give you another one. So now what you are going to do, this plus this is giving you, that is 1 plus 1 is giving you 2. Okay, so now here after advancement in the left hand side by 1 unit, we are getting the output is 2. Okay, now come to the third case, next case. So here what is the signal will be? This signal will be now h of minus k, because initially I have folded the signal, I have shifted it. I have started by shifting the signal by 3 unit, then 2 unit, then 1 unit. Naturally now the signal will be hk. Now when the signal is hk, the interaction we are getting, that we are getting 3 signals, they are interacting, and finally the output we are getting equal to 3, right? In the next case we will shift this hk in the right hand side by 1 unit. Okay, so if I shift this signal by 1 unit, so what is going to happen? We are getting this signal is interacting with these 3 signals, and finally the output we are getting is again equal to 3. Understand? Next is again I am shifting. So similar way I am getting the output as 3 here. Again I am shifting it by 3 units in the right hand side. So I am getting another, you can able to understand that this will interact, and I am getting finally the output equal to 3 in the same way. Now in right hand side I have shifted 4 units. So when I am shifting 4 units, one is out of what should I say, this is not getting any signal to interact, so it is interacting with 0, so my output is again decreasing, and I am finding only these 2 signals are interacting with each other, which gives me the output equal to 2. Then again shift, again another shift is giving me only 1 signal interaction and giving the output equal to 1. Understand? And finally when I am able to shift all the signals by 6 unit, I am getting there is ultimately no interaction and the output becomes 0. So that means whatever the interaction can be between these 2 signals has been taken place. So how many outputs we got, that is also important. How many outputs, that means how much shift I have to do, I should know. So how many outputs we got? So we started with from here. So it was 0, 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then again 3, then 3, then again 3, and then 2, and then 1, finally 0. So we got this output, among which is, what is this 3? You can understand this 3 from where it is coming. If I show you that slide, you will find this 3 is coming when I am just interacting xk with h of minus k. That is both of them both of them are in original position, only it is folded and no shifting taken place. So this result will give you the 0th instant. Okay, so just check that this signal previously when there was a shifting in the left hand side it was 2. After that when there is no shift, this is the only condition when there is no shifting between into signal, they are both of them are starting in 0. So at this condition the output is 3. So this is the 3. So what, when we are writing the output in terms of sequence, we have to mention that this is the 0th sequence. This is my 0th, n equal to 0. Okay, so this is the 0th sequence. So in this way I can able to write all the outputs. Now it is a very tedious process, and another thing I would like to tell you that when there will be how many shift you have to do, how many output you have to get, if it is a complicated signal it will be very difficult for you to understand. So for that there is a rule. What is that rule? The rule is that suppose my input signal means xk. Okay, so suppose my input signal xn is having a length of L. Suppose my input signal is having a length, number of sequences present, that is the length of the signal. Suppose it is, I am representing that length by L, and suppose the impulse response Hn is having a length of m. Okay, so if this is L and this is m, then the output you can able to understand how many outputs you will get. Okay, so what is the number of output sequences you will get? It will be governed by this formula, L plus m minus 1. So here how many input signals were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means my L was equal to 6. What is the length of H? It was 3 only. So it is M equal to 3. So how many outputs you will get? You will get actually required output. You will get 6 plus 3 minus 1. That means 8. Okay, so 8, how will calculate the 8? This is the 0th value, right? So you are required, so this 0 you can omit, this 0 you can omit. So get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this will be your output. Understand? This will be your output. Now this process I have just described to make you understand what happens in any convolution, but there is an analytical process which is very easy and will give you this output in a fraction of second. So I am showing you that analytical method over here. So what was the, I have taken that graphical input in form of analytical value. So I have taken it in form of sequences. Okay, so how many ones were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the first input was at 0. Okay, so this is, and Hn was 1, 2, this is the 0th sequence. It was 1, but it was from 0, minus 1 and minus 2. So I have given the arrow over here. Okay, so in this way we can able to represent the graphics or the graphs in sequences. Okay, now I have made a chart. Now, so you know the number of inputs are 6 and number of output will be, number of impulse will be 3. So as per formula it will be, my output should be equal to 8, that we have discussed. Now suppose what I have done, I have taken a straight line over here and here. Just when you are doing the Kanu map like that way, I have taken these two things. Okay, and what I have done, I have taken the xn in this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, arranged all these ones in this way, and I have put the 0 which is the 0th sequence I have shown you by a arrow. Next is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. HN I have taken here and I have shown the 0th sequence by the arrow. Now what I am going to do? I am going to just multiply. I am going to just multiply this 1 with this one. So there will be a 1. Under here, under this one, I am writing another 1. Okay, let's change the color so it will be easier for you to understand. So this will be my 1. The product between this and this. Then 1 and 1, there will be a 1. 1, 1, there will be a 1. 1, 1, there will be a 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Understand? Similar way, I will do it for the second row. So second row, first column, there will be a 1. This, there will be a 1. There will be a 1. There will be a 1. 1 into 1 underneath, there will be a 1. Here also, there will be a 1. Okay. Now same process I will do for the third row. Third row, first column. So just under the first column, writing the 1 just in same place or same row with this one. So 1 and 1, here there will be a 1. 1 and 1, 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 there will be a 1. So next, though I have drawn it first, but afterwards what you are going to do, you will going to, after doing all these ones, complete the table, then you just cut these diagonally. Then you are going to cut them diagonally. So you are cutting this one, then you are cutting this part, then you are cutting these ones. You are just taking a diagonals from each row and column. Okay, in the same way, you just, here also you have to take another. Now in this way you have to split all the ones following the row and columns. Now what you are going to do? You are going to just sum them. So the first value you are getting, the first value you are getting here is 1. Next, what you are getting? 1 plus 1. This you will add up all the ones, all the elements in this diagonal, within the diagonal. That's why you have cut the sections. Okay, so section wise just add the values of these elements. So you are getting 2. Next you are getting 1, 1, 1. So you are getting 3. Then you are getting again 3. Then you are getting 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 3, 2, 1. So it will be 3, 2, 1. Okay. So this is your final answer. This is your final answer. Now you have to find which is the 0th sequence. So which will be the 0th sequence? You can understand that this row has interacted with, this column has interacted with this column. So the 0th sequence must be here in this section. So that means where it was 0, it was 1, 2, 3, third. So 0, 1, this one. So this will be your 0th sequence. And number of elements you find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that graphical process is much tedious, but you can use this analytical method to get any output of convolution using this simple table structure. Okay? Hope you all understand this.
Yes, ma'am.